you from a puteless banishment that brought you home, and boldly did outdare the dangers of the time. You swore to us that you did nothing purpose against the state, nor claim no further the newfound right to the seat of God due to Lancaster. To this we swore our aid, yet you took occasion to be quickly moved to grant the general's way to your hands, forgot your oath was a Doncaster, and being fed by us, you used us so.
A fellow of no mark nor likelihood. By being seldom seen, I could not serve, but like a common I was wondered at. And men would tell their children, this is he. Others would say where, which is Bolingbroke. And then I stole all courtesy from heaven, and dressed myself in such humility that I did pluck allegiance from men's hearts. Loud shouts and salutations from their mouths, even in the presence of the crowned king. Short-winded accents of new royals to be commenced in strands afar remote.
The long and thirsty entrance of this soil shall daub her lips with her own children's blood.
No more shall treachery war shame her fields, nor cursory flyers with the armed hosts of hostile places. Those opposed eyes which like meteors in the troubled heaven, all of one nature, of one substance dread, that lately meet in testing shock, furious blows of civil witchery. Shall now, in mutual well-deceiving ranks, march on a long way, be no more opposed, against acquaintance, kindred, and allies. The edge of war, like a nail sheath of knife, no more shall cut his master.
Therefore, friends, as far as to the sepulchre of Christ, under whose blessed cross we are impressed and engaged to fight. For with the power of English shall we obey, whose arms were molded in the mother's womb to chase those pagans in those holy fields, whose acres walked those blessed feet, which 1400 years ago were nailed for our advantage on the bitter cross. This our purpose now is called one. Rufus, 'tis to tell you we will go. So tell me what yesterday our council did decree and forwarding this dear expedient.
This haste is hard question, and many limits of the charge set down but yesterday, when all aboard there came push to Wales, loaded was that the noble, leading the men of Herefordshire to fight, was by the rude hands of thou Welsh take.
It seems then that the times of this royal break up our business for the Holy Land.
Warrior and the Welcome News came from north. On Holyrood Day, young Harry Percy, brave Hotspur, and Douglas, that ever valiant and prudent Scot, at home in the men where they did spend a sad and bloody hour as by discharge of their artillery. In shape of likelihood the news was told, for he that brought them in the midst of their contention did take horse, uncertain of the issue anyway.
Your own Westmore was discomfited. 10,000 bold Scots, 220 knights, fought to their own blood on Luminance plain. And is this not an honorable spoil? A gallant prize to none.
In faith it is a conquest for the prince of Ossory.
But I have sent for him to answer this. On Wednesday next our council we will hold at Windsor. For more is to be said than to be done, and out of anger can be murdered. Yea, thou makest me sad and makest me sin envy. That my Lord Northumberland should be the father to so blessed a son. A son who is a theme of honor's tongue amongst his bros of very shades of plant. Who is sweet fortune's radiant enter and pride. Whilst I, by looking on the praise of him, see right his honor send the brow of my young Mary. Oh, that it could be proved that some night to be married. Had exchanged and cradle pose our children where they lay. And called mine Percy, his Plantagenet, and I would have his Harry. T-mine. Who led him from my thoughts. What think you of this young Percy's bride? The prisoners which he has keep and sends me word I shall have none.
This is our teaching, malevolent to you in all aspects, which makes you prove yourself, and first love, distress you, forgets your dignity.
I have sent for him to answer this. On Wednesday, when our council meets, we will hold it at Windsor. For more is to be said than to be done, than out of anger can be uttered.
God save thy grace. Majesty, I should say, for grace thou wilt have none.
What? None?
Not by my troth, not so much as will serve to be prologue to any butter.
Well then, come, roundly.
Carry then, sweet friend, when thou art king, let us not that our squires of thy body be called. Thieves of the day's beauty, no. Let us be called Diana's Roses.
Yeah!
Gentlemen of the shade.
Yeah!
Minions of the moon.
Yeah!
Let men say that we be men of good government, being governed, as the sea is, by our noble and chaste mistress, the moon, under whose countenance we steal.
Thou sayest well, and holds well too. The fortune was that our moon's men doth ebb and flow like the sea. being governed as the sea is by the moon. As for proof now, a purse of gold was resolutely snatched on Monday night, and was dissolutely spent on Tuesday morning, and by as high a flow as the bridge of the gallows.
Why, thou sayest it true, lad. Is not my hostess of the tavern the most sweet wench?
Why, hostess of the tavern,
Thou hast called her to write me many a time enough.
I have never asked thee to pay thy part. No, I'll give thee thy due, thou hast paid all there. I and elsewhere, as far as my coin would stretch, and where could not I use my credit?
Yea, so use it that were it not here apparent, that thou art heir apparent. But I really, shall there be gallows standing in England when thou art king? Do not thou, when thou art king, hang with me.
Thou shalt.
Shall I? Oh, prayer! By the Lord, I'll be a brave judge.
Thou judgest false already. I mean, thou shalt have the hanging of the thieves, and so become a rare hangman.
Well, Hal, some sort it jumps with my humor, as well as waiting in the court, I can tell you. But that really trouble me no more with vanity. I would to God thou, and I knew or reminded you of good names were to be done. An old lord of the council raved me the other day about you, but I marked him not. Yet he talked very wisely, but I regarded him not. He talked wisely in the street too.
Thou didst well, for wisdom cries out in the street, and no man regards it.
Thou hast valuable iteration, and art indeed able to corrupt a saint. God give thee word, before I knew thee how, I knew nothing, and now am I, a man who speak truly, little better than one of the wicked. I must give over this life, and I'll give it over by the Lord. And if I do not, I am a villain. I will be damned for never a king's son in Christendom.
Where shall we take a purse tomorrow, Jack?
Zoons will thou lad. I'll make one, and if I do not, call me a villain and baffle me.
I see a great amendment of life in thee, praying to purse taking.
Well, Hal, 'tis my vocation, Hal. 'Tis no sin for a man to labor in his vocation. Boy! Those men were to be saved by merit. What hole in hell were hot enough for him? This is the most omnipotent villain that's ever tried to stand to a true man.
Tomorrow, Ned.
Tomorrow, sweet out. Jack, how weird the devil in me about thy soul. Thou soldest him on Good Friday, lass, for a cup of my dear and a cold capon's leg.
Sir John stands to his word. The devil will have his due. He was not yet a greater promise. He will give the devil his bargain.
But not that damn, you know, word of the devil.
Else he'll be damned for cousining the devil.
What? My lads, tomorrow morning, early at Gad's Hill, there are pilgrims going to Canterbury with rich offerings, and traders going to London with fat purses. You have horses for yourself. I have ice for your gold. If you will go, I will stuff your purses full of crowns. If you will not, then tarry on home to be hanged.
Hear ye, if I tarry at home and go not, I'll hang you for going.
Gold shops.
How wilt thou make one?
Who? I, Rob? I a thief? Not I, by my faith.
There's neither honesty, manhood, nor good fellowship in thee, nor thou camest from the blood royal. Thou dost not stand for 10 shillings.
Well, then once in my days I'll be a madcap.
That's what said.
Come what will, I'll tarry at you.
By the Lord, I'll be a traitor then thou.
I care not.
Sir John, I pray thee, leave the prince and me alone. I will lay him down such reasons to go on this adventure. Then he shall go.
And God give thee the gift of persuasion, and him the ears of prophecy. Farewell, you shall find me in Eastcheap.
Farewell, thou letter spring.
Now, my good sweet honey lord, ride with us tomorrow. I have a chest to execute that I cannot handle alone. Falstaff and Barloff shall rob those men. Yourself and I will not be there. And when they have the booty, you and I do not rob them, we have to set off on my shoulders.
But how shall we part with them in setting forth?
which they will eventually finally exploit themselves, which they have no spirit achieve, but will set upon them. Which is likely they will know us by our courses, by our habits, and by every other appointment to be ourselves. Ties are portions they should not see. All ties are the foot. Our advisors will change after we leave them. And see right, cases of background for them not to be hats or noted outward garments. But I doubt they'll be too hard for us. I know them to be as true bright cowards as ever turn back. The virtue of this jest will be the incomprehensible lie the same fat rogue will tell us suffer. What? There you are. What wars, what blows, what extremities he endured. And in the reproof of this lies the jest. Well, I'll go with thee. Provide us all things necessary to meet me here tonight. Farewell. For all my lord. I know you all, and will a while, uphold the unyoked humor of your idleness. Yet here will I imitate the sun, who doth permit the base, contagious clouds to smother his beauty from the world. That, when he pleased again to be himself, being wanting to make him more one that way, breaking through the foul and ugly misty vapors that did seem to strangle him. If all the year were playing holidays, his sport would be as tedious as to work. But when they seldom come, they wish for come. And like bright metal on the solid ground, my reformation, including or my fault, shall surely more goodly and attract more eyes and apps have no foil to set it off. I'll so offend to make offenses still, redeeming time and men, at least I will.
My blood hath been too cold and tempered. Have to stir these indignities you have found me, for you tread upon my patience. But be sure I will rather henceforth be myself, mighty and to be feared than my condition, which has been smooth as oil, soft as young down, and therefore lost that title of respect, which the proud soul never pays, but to the proud.
Our house, my sovereign liege, little deserves that sort of greatness to be used on it, and that same greatness to which our hands have helped to make so worthy.
My lord, Worcester, thank thee God, for I do see danger and disobedience in thine eye. Most so your presence is too bold and country, and majesty might never yet endure the moody frontier of a servant brow. Have goodly to leave us. And when ye join us in council, shall send for you. You were about to speak.
Yea, my good lord, those prisoners at your highness' name demanded, which Harry Percy here at Almighty Lord. Whereas he said, not with such strength and eye, it is delivered to your highness.
Whether envy therefore or misprision is guilty of this fault, and not ourselves.
My liege, I do deny no prisoners, but I remember when the fight was over, when I was dry with rage and extreme toil, breathless and faint, gleaming upon my sword. Came there, Sir Gentleman, neat, trimly dressed, fresh as a bridegroom, his chin to reach from the stubble and harvest fund. He was perfumed as the milliner, as the soldiers wore dead bodies by. He called them untaught knaves, unmannerly, to bring a slovenly, handsome corpse mixed with wind and his nobility. With many such holiday and weighty terms, he questioned me, amongst the rest, demanded my prisoners in your majesty's behalf. I then, all smarting with my wounds, out of my grief, my impatience to be so pestered with the popinjay, answered neglectfully, I know not what, whether he should or he should not. For it made me mad to see him shine so brisk and smell so sweet, and talks like a waiting gentleman of gun drum wounds without saving harm. This golden jointed chatters, my lord, I answered indirectly, as I said, I beseech you, let not kiss your court concur for an accusation betwixt my love and your majesty.
All circumstances considered good, my lord. My Harry Percy then had said, such a person, in such a place, in such a time, may richly die and never rise. So what then he said, let him say now.
Why yet he doth deny his prisoners, but with proviso and exception that we, at our own charge, shall rent home his brother-in-law, foolish Mortimer, who on my soul hath willfully betrayed the lives of those which he did lead a fight against that great magician down in Glendower. Shall our coffers then be empty to ransom and traitor home? Shall we by treason and devil fears, when they have lost and forfeited themselves? No, on the barren hounds let him starve, for I shall never hold that man my friend, whose tongue shall ask me for one penny cost, to ransom home revolted Mortimer.
Revolted Mortimer! He never did go off, my sovereign liege, but by chance of war to prove that true means no more but one tongue, and all those wounds, those mounted wounds, which valiantly he took, when on the gentle Severn set he bent, in single opposition, hand to hand, he did confound the best part of an hour, taking part of the great Glendower. 3 times did they grieve, 3 times drink upon agreement of Swift Severn's blood. Never did base so wrought on policy, colored workings with such deadly wounds, nor never could Mortimer receive so many, all willingly, and let not him be slandered for bolts.
Thou dost belie him, Percy. Thou dost belie him. He never did encounter with Glendower, I tell thee. He durst as well let the devil alone so with Glendower for an enemy. Are not ashamed, but draw henceforth, let me not hear you speak of Mortimer. Send ashore prisoners with the speediest means, or you shall hear in such a kind as will displease you. Lord Northumberland, we license your departure with your son. Send ashore prisoners, I will hear of it.
If the devil come and roar within, I will not send them. I'll have your strength tell him so, for I will else my heart there be a hazard to my hand.
What? Drop the color. Pause. Stay on. Here comes Rome.
Speak of Mortimer, soon as I will speak with him, and let my soul want mercy if you do not join with him. Yea, on his part, I'll empty all these veins, and shed my dear blood drop by drop in the dust. But I will put down drawing Mortimer, as high in his air, as his unthankful king, his ingrate, cankered Bolingbroke.
Brother King of Nature will be mad.
Who struck us here after I was gone?
He will first compel all my prisoners, but when I once again urge the ransom of my wife's brother, then his cheek looked pale, and on my face he turned an eye of death, trembling even at the name of Mortimer.
I cannot blame him. Was not he proclaimed by Richard that dead is the next of blood?
He was. I heard the proclamation. And then it was when the unhappy king, whose wrongs no Scot pardon, did send forth upon an Irish expedition, whence he intercepted your return, to be deposed and shortly murdered.
And for whose death we in the world's wide mouth was scandalized and foully spoken of.
But soft and brave, did King Richard then proclaim my brother Edmund Mortimer heir to the crown?
He did, myself did hear.
Nay, then I cannot blame his cousin king that wished him on the barren mountain of star. But shall it be that you set the crown upon the head of this forgetful man, and for his sake for the contested plot of murderous separation? Shall it with shame be spoken these days, or fill up chronicles in times to come, that men of your ability and standing engaged them both in an unjust path, as both you God pardon done? Put down Richard, that sweet, lovely rose, and plant this thorn in his canker Bolingbroke. Shall in more shame be further spoken that you are cool, discarded, and shook off by him for whom these shames you underwent? No, the time serves where you may redeem your lost honors and restore yourselves to the good thoughts of the world again. Revenge the jeering of the state contempt of this proud king, who studies day and night answer all the dead he owes to you, even with the bloody payments of your debt. Therefore I say,
These cousins say no more. And now I will unclasp the secret book. Into your quick conceiving discontents, I'll lead you matter deep and dangerous, as full of peril and adventurous spirit, as the boardwalk current roaring loud on the unsteadfast footing of the spear.
if we fall in, good night, or sink, or swim. Send danger from the east to west, so on across from the north to south, and let them grapple. Oh, the blood more stirs to rouse the line than to start a hare.
Imagination of some great exploits beyond the bounds of patience.
By heaven, methinks were an easy leap to pluck bright honor from the pale face of Ulanor, dive into the depth where battle line has never touched the ground, and pluck up drowned honor by the locks.
The apprehended world of figures here, but not the form to which he should attend. Good cousin, give me audience for a while.
I cried, where's
Was taken over Scots for charter prisoners.
I'll keep them all by God, he shall not have a Scot of them. No, but Scot would save his soul, he shall not. I'll keep them all by this hand.
You start away, but nowhere to my purposes. Those prisoners you shall keep.
Nay, I will, that's flat. He said he would not ransom Mortimer, forbade my tongue to speak of Mortimer. I will find him when he lies asleep, and in his ear I'll, Nay, I'll have a starling shall be taught to speak nothing but Mortimer, and I'll give it to him as a gift to keep his anger still in motion.
Farewell, and I will speak to your better terms.
Why, robust, thou impatient full art thou, to break into this woman's mood, time and ear to know the tongue but thy own.
Why, look you, I'm good to skirt with rods, never himself with his marriage whenever I hear this vile politician Bolingbroke. Good uncle, tell your tale, for I've done.
Nay, if we are not to again, we will stay with you.
I've done faith.
Then once more search not his prisoners. Deliver them up without their ransom straight, and make the Douglas' son your only means for power in Scotland, which for divers reasons, which I shall send you written, will easily be granted. You, my lord, your son in Scotland being thus employed, shall secretly enter the bosom for you, that same noble prelate, the well-beloved Archbishop of York. I speak not in estimation of what may be, what is ruminated, plotted, and set down, and stays but to behold the face of that occasion we shall bring on.
I cannot choose but be a noble plot. And then the Tower of Scotland in New York joined with Mortimer? Ha!
Tis no reason fix us speed to save our head by raising with them. For where we ourselves as evenly as we can, the king will think him and our dead, and we think ourselves unsatisfied till he hath found time to pay us home. See already how we doth begin to make us strangers to his works of love.
He does. We will be revenged on him.
Farewell, kinsman. Run no further with this, and on my letter shall direct the first. When time is ripe, which will be sudden, I'll still to lend out important for you and the Douglas as I have now, and in all our profit ones shall happily meet to bear our fortunes in our own strong arms, which now we will at much assert.
Uncle, adieu. But let the hours be short, till fields and groves and blows applaud our sports.
Come, shelter, shelter. I remove Falstaff's horse and frets like a gum velvet. Stand close.
Boys! Hey! Boys!
Peace, you fat chicken rascal. What have brought us out here?
Where's Boytown?
He's walked up to the top of the hill. I'll go see him.
I'm cursed to rob in that thief's company. That rascal hath removed my horse and tied him, I know not where. Well, I doubt not, but to just die a fair death for all this my escape hanging for killing that rogue. Boys, I'll play upon you both! Bartle! And it were not as good a deed as drink to turn true man, and I am the veriest varlet that's ever true to 8 yards of even ground is 80 miles afoot with me, and those starting hard villains know it well enough. A plague upon it when thieves cannot be true to one another. A plague upon you all! Give me my horse and be hanged!
Please lay down and lay down here close to the ground and see if I can see the shredded travelers.
Have you any levers to lift me up, being down?
What a plague may ye told me thus. Thou liest, thou art not colted, thou art uncolted.
I prithee, good Prince Hal, help me to my horse, good King's son.
Out ye road, shall I be your ostler?
Hang thyself, and then on every pair of guards. If I be taken, I'll peach this.
Stand!
So I do against my will.
Ward off, what news?
On with your visors. There's money of the king's coming down the hill. It's going to the king's exchequer.
You lie, rogue. 'Tis going to the king's tavern
There's enough to make us all.
to be hanged.
Sir, you three shall crush them in the narrow lane. Then point his eye and walk low. If they escape from your time, they light on us. How many be there of them?
It's an 8 or 10.
Zeus, will it not rob us?
What's a coward, Sir John Ponge?
Indeed I am not. John's your grandfather. But yet I am no coward, Hal.
Well, believe that's the proof.
Sirrah Jack, that horse stands behind the hedge.
Now he's them, there thou shalt find him.
Now, my masters, happy man be his dole, say I. Every man to his business.
Ned, where are our disguises?
Here, hard by. Stand close.
Strike! Down with them! Cut the villain's throats! Our horsing caterpillars! Begging fed days! Down with them! Release them!
Oh, we're undone, but we and ours forever.
Hang ye, poor having days! Are ye undone?
There's no more valor in that poise than in a wild duck. Your money!
Stop at one thing. Now, Maryland the horse. These are scattered in willful fear. Come away. Fat falls that sweats to death, and Lawrence leader as he walks along. Where not the left, and that's completing it. I'm a fat rogue boy.
He could be contented, why then is he not? In respect to the love he bears our house, he shows in this he loves his own barn better than he loves our house. Why that's certain, 'tis dangerous to take a cold, to drink, to sleep. But I tell you this, my lord, rule that out of this danger, and then only come this flower safety. Say you so? Say you so? Then I say to you that you are a shallow, cowardly kind, and you lie. What a lack brain is this? By the Lord, our plot is as good a plot as ever is laid. Our friends, true and constant. Good plot, good friends, and full of expectation. An excellent plot, very good friends. What a pagan rascal is this infidel? Why, the Archbishop of York himself commends the plot in the general course of action. Is there not besides my father, my uncle, and myself, my Lord Mortimer, my Lord of York, Owen Glendow? Is there not besides the Douglas? Have I not all their letters meeting by the 9th of the next month? Have not some of them already set forward? What a pagan rascal is this? You shall see now in all sincerity, fear and cool heart who meets the king, and lay open all our proceedings. Hang him, let him tell the king. We are prepared. I will set forward tonight. How now, my lady, I must leave you within these 2 hours.
Oh my good lord, why are you thus alone? Tell me, sweet lord, what is it that takes from thee? Thy stomach, pleasure, and thy golden sleep? Why hast thou lost the fresh blood in thy cheeks, to think thy easy and cursed melancholy? In thy faint slumbers I by thee have watched, and heard thee murmur tales of our remorse. Speak terms of marriage to thy bounding steed, cry courage to the field, and thou hast talked. Sallies and retires, of trenches, tents, of palisadoes, frontiers, parapets, of basilisks, of cannon, cauldron, of prisoners ransomed, and of soldiers slain, and all the currents of a heavy fight. Thy spirit within thee hath been so at war, and thus hath so stirred thee in thy city, that in thy face strange motions have appeared. Oh, what portents are these? Some heavy business hath my lord in hand, and I must know it, else he loves me not.
What ho!
My lord,
Hath butler brought those horses?
one more, my lord, brought you to the town.
That throne shall be my throne. I will back him straight. O Esperance, bid butler lead him forth into the park.
But hearing my lord,
What sayest thou, my lady?
what is it that carries you away?
Why, my horse
1/4 of an hour that I can drink with any tinker in his own language during my life. I tell thee that thou hast brought much honor if thou wert not listening in this action.
My lord, old Sir John and Wardour are at the door. Shall I let them in?
Let them alone a while, and then open the door. Ned, the thieves at the door. Shall we be married?
Merry as crickets.
I am of all humors that have called themselves humors since the days of Goodman added to this present 12 o'clock at midnight. I do not get it. Percy's mind, the Hotspur of the North. He kills himself some 6 or 7 dozen of Scots at a breakfast, washes his hands, and says to his wife, "Far upon this quiet life, I want work." "Oh, my sweet Mary," says she, "how many hast thou killed today?" "Give my horse a drench," says he, and answers, "Some 14 an hour after." "I prithee, call in Falstaff." "Revo," says the drunkard, "call in Riggs, call in Talon."
Where hast thou been, Jack?
A plague of all cowards, I say, and vengeance too. Bury it in there. Give me a cup of sack. Give me a cup of sack, and be hanged. Oh, you rogue! There's wine in this sack. There's nothing but roguery to be found in the villainous man. Yet, a coward is worse than a cup of sack of wine.
"How now, old sack, what mutter you?"
A king's son, they not beat me out of thy kingdom with a dagger in my mouth, drive all thy subjects before thee like a flock of wild geese. I'll never wear hair on my face no more, you Prince of Wales.
"How now, you poor sucker-round man, what's the matter?"
I'm not sure a coward. Answer me that. And points there.
Zounds, ye come and coward, by the Lord, I'll stab you.
I call thee coward. Call you that backing of your friends. A plague upon such backing. Give me them that can face me. Give me a double sack.
"Oh, villain, thy lips are scarce white since thou drunkest last."
All is one for that. A plague of all cowards, still say I.
"What's the matter?"
What's the matter? There be 3 of us taking £1,000 this day morning.
"Where is it, Jack? Where is it?"
Where is it? Taken from us it is. 100 upon poor 3 of us.
"What? 100, man?"
I am a rogue if I were not a half-sword, a dozen of them 2 hours together. I have escaped by miracle. I am 8 times thrust through the doublet, 4 through the hose, my buckler cut through and through, my sword hacked like a handsaw. Ecce signum! Let them speak.
"Speak, sirs. How was it?"
Three, set upon some. Dozen.
16 at least, and bound them.
No, they're not bound.
You rogue, they were bound, every man of them.
While we were carrying some 6 or 7 fresh men set upon us.
Unbound the rest, then come in the other.
"What? Fought you with them all?"
All, I know not what you call all, but if I fought not with 50 of them, then I'm a bunch of radish. If there are not 2 or 3 and 50 upon Royal Jack, then I am no 2-legged creature.
"Pray God you have not murdered some of them."
They that's past praying for. I have peppered 2 of them. 2 I'm sure I have paid. 2 rogues in buffalo suits. I tell you what now. If I tell you a lie, spit in my face, call me horse. Thou knowest my old lord. Here I lay unless I bore my point. These poor rogues in buckram like drive at me.
"What? 4? Thou saidst but 2 even now."
Poor Hal, I told thee 4.
Aye, he said 4.
These 4 came all front and mainly thrust at me. So I made me no more ado, and took all their 7 points in my target thus.
7? Why, there were but 4 even now.
In buckram,
Aye, 4 in buckram suits.
7 by these hilts, or I'm a villain else.
"Prithee, let them alone. We shall have more anon."
Dost thou hear that?
"Aye, and mark me too, Jack."
Do so, for it is worth the listening to. These 9 in buckram that I told you of.
"Set up 2 more already."
Their points being broken, began to give me ground, so I followed me close, tame in foot and hand and with a thought. 7 of the 11 that I carried
coward, this bed presser, this horseback breaker, this huge hill of flesh.
Away! Startling, you Eelston! You dry income! You starfish! Oh, for breath to utter words like me!
Well, breathe a while, and then do it again. And when thou hast tired thyself in base comparisons, hear me speak but this. Mark, Jack, we too saw you three set on some floor. You bound them and were masters of their wealth. Mark now how a single nail shall put you down. We too set on you three, and in a word, I'll praise you for your prize and have it. Yea, and can show it here in the house. And Falstaff, you carried yourself away as nimbly and with his quick dexterity and roared for mercy, and still ran and roared as ever I in your full cap. What a slave art thou, that act thy sword hast done, and to say it wasn't that. What trick, what device canst thou find to hide me from this open and apparent shame? Come, Jack, what trick hast thou now?
By the Lord, lad, thou knowest that I know thee as well as he that made thee. Now here lies the answer. Why, shall I turn upon the true prince? Shall I turn upon the heir apparent? Why, thou knowest I am as valiant as Hercules. But, where instinct, the lion will not touch the true prince. I was now a coward on instinct. But, by the Lord's lads, I am happy you have the money. Gallants, lads, boys, horses of gold. What? Shall we be merry? Shall we have a play? Stumper!
Ah, and the argument shall be that running away.
No more of that now. Thou lovest.
Oh, my lord.
How now, Mrs. Whitley?
My lord, there is no one at the court at the door. See, he says it comes from your father.
What manner of man is he?
An old man.
With the gravity out of bed at midnight. Shall I give him his answers?
Pretty do, Jack.
Faith, and I'll send him packing.
Now, pardon, Friar Lady, you fought fair. You are lying too. You ran away upon instinct. You will not touch the true prince. No, fine.
Wait, I ran when I saw the other gun.
Tell me now, in earnest, how came his Falstaff sword so bad?
My feet, acting with his dagger, and said he would swear the truth out of England to make you believe young but persuaded us to say that a tickle my nose with spirit grass to make the conclusion, and we slumbered our garments with them. I did this not 7 years before. I would blush when I heard monstrous devices.
Thou sold us a couple of sack 18 years ago, and were taken with the manner, and ever since thou hast blushed extempore. Why thou hast fire and sword on the side, and still thou ranest away. What instinct hadst thou for it?
My lord, you see these meteors? Do you behold these exultations?
I do.
What do you think they pretend?
Hot livers and cold persons.
Color, my lord, prejudice.
No, what fright was anything molten? Here comes lean Jack, here comes bare bone. How now, my sweet creature bombast, how long ago since thou saw thine own me?
My own knee. When I was about 9 years old, I was watching the eagles howl in the waves. There's villainous news abroad. Here comes news from your father. You must to court in the morning. That saved my fellow Percy, and he of Wales, that swore the devil was truly him. What's it play call you him, hostess?
Oh, let me down.
Owen! Owen kid tomorrow when thou comest to thy father, if thou love life, practice and answer.
Do thou stand for my father and examine me upon the particulars of my life.
Shall I? Content. The stairs into my state. The dagger, my scepter. And this cushion, my crown. Give me a cup of sack. Let my eyes may look red, so that it may be thought that I have wept. For I must speak in passion. Stand aside, nobility.
This is excellent sporting thing.
Weep not, weep, for trickling tears are vain.
Oh, the father, how he was
Lords, convey my tristful queen, for tears do stop the floodgates of her eyes.
It's something like one of those harlotry plays as a rise.
Hasten, hasten, cigarette. However, I do not only marvel how thou spendest thy time, but also how thou art accompanied. For though the camomile, the more it is trodden on, the faster it grows. Yet youth, the more it is wasted, the sooner it wears.
Why, thou beings of me,
Partly thy mother's word, partly my own opinion.
chiefly, is a villainous trick of thine eye,
And a foolish hanging of thy nether lip that doth warrant me.
thou beings unto me, here lies the question. Thou beings unto me, art thou so pointed at?
Shall the blessed Son of Heaven prove a mitre neath blackberries?
A question not to be asked.
Shall the Son of England prove a thief and steal purses? A question to be asked! Harry, a thing often noted to many in our land by the name of Pinch. This pinch doth the Bible. So does the company thou keepest. For Harry, I must not only speak to thee in drink, but in tears, not in words only, but in wounds also. And yet there is a virtuous man who I have often noted in thy company, but I know not his name.
What manner of man, and it like your majesty?
A goodly portrait, ill-fitted with a corpulent, a pleasing eye, cheerful look, and most noble carriage, and his age some 50, or by a lady inclined to priesthood. Oh, now I remember me. His name is Falstaff. That man should be liberally given Edith Stevenson's for Harry. I see virtue in his looks. The tree may be known by the fruit, and the fruit by the tree. There is virtue in that Falstaff. Him for chiefly, the rest vanish.
Tell me now, thou naughty varlet, tell me where hast thou been this month?
Dost thou speak like a king? Do thou stand for me in our
Depose me, if thou dost half so bravely so. Jestingly, both in word and matter, hang me by the heels for a poulter's hair.
Well, here I am set.
And here I stand, judge my master. Harry, whence come you, my noble boy, from Easton?
The complaints I heard thee are grievous.
Slap my lord, they are false.
Swearest thou, ungracious boy, henceforth ne'er look on me. Thou art violently carried away from sin. Why dost thou converse with that trunk of humors, that bolting hutch of beastliness, that swollen parcel of dropsies, with that huge bombard of sack? Wherein is he good but to take sack and drink it? Wherein neat and cleanly but to carve a cave on and eat it? Wherein cunning but in craft? Wherein crafty but in villainy? Wherein villainous but in all things? Wherein worthy but in nothing?
I would your grace would take me with you. Who means your grace?
That villainous, abominable misleader of youth, Falstaff, that old white-bearded Satan.
But to say I no more harm in him than in myself, or to say more than I know. That he is old, the more I pity his white hairs to witnesses. If to be old and married be a sin, then many an old host that I know is damned. If to be fat is to be hated, then the Pharaoh's lean kinds are to be loved. No, my lord, banish Peter.
True face and good conscience. Go to China, bless their days out in their pride.
I don't know, my master. Sheriff, what is your will with me?
For, pardon me, my noble lord, a hue and cry followed certain men to this house.
What men?
One of them, well known by gracious woman, gross fat man, as fat as butter.
The man, I do assure you, is not here, for I have at this time employed them. But Sheriff, let me pledge my word with thee that I will send him to answer thee or any man, be he charged with anything withal. And so let me entreat you, leave the house.
Oh, my lord. The two judges have done this robbery, while 300 marks.
If he have robbed them, he will be answerable. Farewell.
Farewell. Good night, my lord.
I think it is good morrow, is it not?
Indeed, I think it'd be 2 o'clock.
This oily rascal is known as well as Walls. Go, fetch Walls then.
What's that? Ah, must asleep on the stairs and snorting like a horse.
Mark how hard he fetches breath. Up to the courts in the morning. We must all to the wars. I'll procure this fat rogue in charge of foot, and I know his death will be a march of 12 score or more. The money will be paid back again with advantage. Good night, Mrs. Rickles.
Good morrow, good my lord.